During the week, earlier this week, Major League Baseball has announced that they're going to move the All-Star Game, which is scheduled for July 13th, out of Atlanta. Now, this is in response to Governor Brian Kemp's bill that pretty much is saying voter suppression. Basically, this is about ethos water. So imagine you have a bottle of ethos water. It's election day. You're out to the polls, and you see someone struggling to stay. It's like can't move. It's just like sweating, fanning himself no matter what he does. Then you approach the guy and go like, man, you thirsty? Here's a ball. According to the bill, one ethos bottle given to a person during election day will net you a year in prison. That's according to the bill by Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. This is voter suppression. This is targeting the suburban areas where minorities and lower income families live in, which is kind of like saying, oh hey, I dare you to come and vote for me, because from all I know, you're not going to get the vote. Yeah, come on, try to get the vote in. Oh, you don't need water. Just come in, take care of it. Here's the problem with this. For years now, ever since 9/11, pretty much, voter suppression has been paramount. It has been happening all over the country, especially here in Wisconsin. And it's basically targeting minorities and low-income families. And now in Georgia, you're saying you can't give a bottle of ethos. You can't offer, a little snack. Otherwise, you're going to go in jail for a year. Yeah. Major League Baseball Commissioner Paul Manfred said, yeah, no, that's not going to fly here. This was supposed to mark the first time in about 12 years, 13 years, that Atlanta was going to have an All-Star game. The last time was over in Turner Field, but now that's been torn down. So now they have this new field, SunTrust. And they're going to have that All-Star game. Except now, because of this bill, forget it. And they're not the only ones. Other companies that have boycotted this bill, who have said, we aren't going to take this bill for granted. You have Coca-Cola. They're getting hit. You also have Delta Airlines. And in response, excuse me, the Georgia Republicans have taken back the tax cuts for their jet fuel. So now Delta Airlines has to pay full price to fly their jets outside of Atlanta. Now there are other companies that are going to be affected, but this is what has gotten a lot of attention, and more attention with State Representative Park Cannon, who got arrested for knocking on the door on Kemp's office, saying, we need to see that bill, we need to verify what's in it, don't hide it from us. And she got arrested for it. Now that's not enough. 2 other states are trying to file the same bills that will say, hey, you give this word to someone else on voting day, you're in jail. I mean, you're talking about a non-violent crime. This is a non-violent crime. You're saying marijuana is a non-violent crime, which it is. You're saying crack cocaine is a non-violent. The only reason they say it's violent because of the people who have different effects. But you give water to someone, they're saying no. You can't do that. This is intimidation. This is voter suppression. This is unconstitutional. Every man and woman has a right to vote. And for acts like this, you're saying, you give water, we're going to arrest you. That's bull. So you're not allowing me to give water to someone, even though you've pretty much cut all types of all sorts of voting machines limited. You've done a whole lot of damage with other forms of suppression, like gerrymandering. I mean, have you seen Ben Crenshaw's C-note in Texas? Cyclops Crenshaw, yeah, that pretty much illustrates Cyclops Crenshaw right there. But in the end of the day, this is unconstitutional, and a lot of people are now going to file lawsuits saying that this cannot happen. Because if it does, these companies, they can move out of Georgia and they can go somewhere else. There are hundreds of thousands of jobs that are going to other places in the country. Georgia can't afford this, but yet the Republicans are saying, listen, we want to take this cut. We want our people to vote, not your guys. Alright? Yeah, we can tell where this is going. No doubt people are going to be pissed